Good evening, friends. Welcome to our church. Thank you for joining us tonight for our online only service. Hello to Christine, Jacqueline, Rebecca, Julie, Clara. Thank you all for being online tonight. I know we've got some more joining, I'm sure. Our medium tonight is Deb Clarke, a very good friend of our church. So looking forward to a really lovely evening with Deb. If you've got any names for healing tonight, if you'd like to post those into the comments here, we'll try and capture them all. We will do a short healing prayer. And in the meantime, I'll give you a little update on our church works. As many of you know, we've been raising funds to have our floor repaired. It's finally taken place this weekend. There was a slight delay because of the builders being ill, but they came in yesterday and again today to do the floor repairs. So that's in a much better state now than it was. That obviously does lead on to some other repair work and issues with the carpet and the tiles and the walls. So we're still working on it. We'll be working hard next week, and when we're sure that it's safe and clean to return, then we'll be up and running again. So keep an eye on our Facebook page for that, and hopefully we'll be open as soon as possible and holding events again. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Okay, thanks everyone. I can see your healing prayers coming in. Good to see everyone online. What we'll do tonight then, we'll go to Deb for a short opening prayer, and then I'll play out the Lord's Prayer after that. Welcome, Deb. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Right, Divine Spirit, as we gather here today, we give thanks for bringing us here together safely. We send our thoughts to those who are suffering, whether through illness or through loss. We ask that they receive the strength, the comfort, and the courage to carry on. We give thanks for each and every day on which we have food to eat and water to drink. We give thanks to our friends and our relatives and the time that they spend with us. We also thank you for our friends in the animal kingdom, who we sometimes forget, but who bring us so much joy. We now send out our thoughts to those in the spirit world, our friends and our relatives. We ask them to draw close and pass on their messages of friendship and of love. We leave this service in their capable hands. Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen.
Lovely. Thank you, Deb. All right, friends. If you can donate anything tonight to our church funds, then please do. Obviously only what you can afford. But there's a link in the comments there that takes you to PayPal, where you can either donate via PayPal or via card using PayPal. And it all helps. We're all volunteers here at Thundersley, as you know. So these bills that come up, we really do struggle with. So your help is really appreciated. All right, friends, so let's move on to our healing prayers tonight. I can see lots of names coming in. And so at this time, let's draw together and focus in on our healing candle here. And we ask for love and healing to be sent out to all those that we name here online tonight, and to names in healing books across the world in churches and centres. And tonight we ask healing for Bruce, Rebecca, Richard and Jimmy, Debs, Lancaster and Callum, Charlie, Phil, Carrie, Craig and Jason, Kelly, Annabelle and Bobby, David Shepherd, Linda Weeks, Alison Lay, and our church here at Thundersley. Hayden, Amy, Katie, Harry, Alfie, Harry and Bruce, Jacqueline's mum, May, Jan, Pastor Day and Simon, healing to Jenny and family, healing to Martin and Frank. And I think that's everyone online tonight. Okay, friends, let's go into our thoughts. Send out those healing energies to all those people named there and anyone else that needs it. We'll take a minute's silence while we reflect on that, and then we'll play the healing Vesper. Lovely. Okay, thank you, everyone. All right, well, no Bible reading tonight because we haven't got Peter in church to bring that to us. So what we'll do is we'll go over to Deb slightly earlier tonight and get started on tonight's messages. That's right with you, Deb? Oh, can you hear me? Oh, hi. Deb, can you hear us okay? No? All right, let's see if we can get through to Deb. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay on the comments there. Maybe you could just let me know. Great, thank you, Donna. Well, you can hear me. That's good. Let me just give Deb one more try, and then we might need to get her to sign in again. Hi, Deb. Can you hear us okay? Oh, I can see you're on mute, Deb, but it looks like you can hear me. Oh, no, it's not coming through here, I don't think. I'll tell you what, Deb, are you able to rejoin the stream? Well, we're obviously having problems there with Deb, so we'll come back to Deb. But what we'll do then, luckily, Frank from our church draws 3 cards each week, as you know. So let's go over to Frank now, and we will try and get Deb sorted out in a moment. Let's see what Frank has for us tonight.
Good evening. Our first card this evening goes with the crystal amethyst, and our card is the rescue cat. When we look at this cat in our card, we see that he is full of joy and full of excitement. He has been on a long journey, but he now looks ahead and knows he's coming to a safe shore and a safe place. And this card says to you, this may be very much the way you have been. You may have travelled far and journeyed long to reach the point you're at now. But now is the time to let go of the past and grasp the happier times that are coming to you. We look at this cat and we see him so happy and pleased that he is now in a place of safety and comfort. Behind him, we see a building with the door wide open. And the message that this brings is that there are new opportunities out there for you. But you must go through that door with a positive and certain way of mind. The door is wide open for you. It is for you to make that decision to go through it. And if you do, you will begin a new chapter in your life, a far more exciting time in your life. The door that is open says there are many doors open towards you now, many opportunities available to you now, and it is your time now to choose which of those is right for you and go with it. Our second crystal is the citrine, and with that goes the card for the gecko. The gecko is one of the lizard family, but a little different from many other lizards. He says it's now time for you to be assertive and don't let anyone take your power from you or take control of you. Believe in yourself and trust your inner guidance and follow it completely. But he warns that it is important to choose your battles wisely. But says if your heart is telling you the cause you are following is important enough, then now is the time to stand your ground. The gecko is an indication of outward challenge that is actually making you aware of maybe some unsolved inward struggles. It may be the time to ask yourself, is the source of discomfort that is around you really someone else? Or is it something within you that you need to heal yourself? Geckos are considered by many as symbols of luck and good luck and good fortune. They have specialised toe pads that allow them to climb vertically over walls and other things. And this says if you are like the gecko, then you don't need to let anything stand in your way. You have an inbuilt ability to overcome it. Geckos also have the ability to shed their skin regularly and to release their tail if they are being threatened by predators. This says to you, shed your skin, let go of what bothers you, let go of the things from the past that no longer serve you. And if you feel threatened by others, then like the gecko sheds its tail, release them and carry on with your life without them. Geckos are saying to you, now's the time to shed your old issues from your life and move forward once more. And our third crystal is the rose quartz, and with that goes the card for the Siamese cat. The Siamese cat is very different from other types of cat that we are more familiar with. They are, at one time or another, the royal cats of Siam, and considered very important and very precious. So much so that there were times when only royalty were allowed to own them. They were that special. They are charming cats, but somehow a little different and more demanding than other breeds. They are very loving and playful, but also quite loud in communication, with vocalisation that, unlike the normal meow that we're used to, is more like a baby crying. Whilst most cats have a tendency towards independence, the Siamese has traits that other cats don't, that makes them more reliant upon us as humans. The pale colour of their coat provides little camouflage, and their blue eyes means that they lack the night vision. So they have at one time been at the mercy of predators of other breeds and very vulnerable. The cat may be telling you that your fears that you are holding back are unnecessary now, And it is time to free yourself from your insecurities by asking support from those around you and those who are there to help you.
Lovely, thank you, Frank. All right, let's see if we can hear Deb now. Hello, Deb.
Hiya.
Yay, got that.
Yes.
Thank goodness for that.
Oh, there
Thank
you go.
goodness.
You'd have had to taken the service, Rob. You could have done
I
it.
know I'm in a very different service, unfortunately. Not as much fun.
I don't know about that. Hello, everybody. I am back. Right, let me just get my comments up. I don't know if there's anybody new, if I have to explain how I work, but all this is about is just mediumship. So it's just connecting you with your loved ones and your friends in the spirit world. And all I would do is I will see if I can spot anybody, but usually they give me the information because the messages and names go up so quick. So I might just give you the information and Rob will help me narrow it down as to whoever it is. So if you can take the information, please tap up and say, yes, I can take such and such. You have to take most of it as well. All right, because there might be a couple of people. We'll narrow it down anyway. Remember that spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. So all I will say to you is take everything that we give you, because I'm very confident. All I'm doing is repeating what they say. So it will be right. It just for you to find out who it belongs to if it's not you. Also wait for anything to come that you're not aware of as well, because things will come up later that spirit tell you as well. And I think that's about it. You'll see how I work. The first lady I've got this lady with me who's talking about a big bunny rabbit, and she's holding this, those house bunnies, I think they're called, but they're the big ones. So if anybody could take a lady, or if you connect with a lady in spirit that has got knowledge of somebody that used to keep a house rabbit, let me know, because at the moment she's holding this house rabbit saying I've got a link with a house rabbit. Lovely mom Nan it is that wants to speak to somebody on here, but loving this rabbit, this big cuddly rabbit, and talking about a lady down here that also needs a bit of a hug and a bit of cuddles and a bit of upliftment as well. And that's why I think she's come. But the main thing is for somebody to be able to take this giant rabbit, this big rabbit that she's talking to me about as well. She's lovely, this lovely lady. I think this is Nan that's coming through, but obviously her mum as well. Okay, we had a big rabbit. Yes, with the big rabbit, we had one big fun. My Nan did. Also, there's quite a few of you, so we'll narrow it down then, shall we? All right. She's talking to me about the month of February. She's also saying to me, you have a granddad in spirit as well. So you've got this Nan and this granddad that come as a pair. All right, they're coming as a pair. So it's Nan and granddad here. But February means something, and also April will mean something as well. And she's talking about somebody down here that is a bit shy. Somebody is connected to the family. Oh, it's a little one, so it's going to be a child. There's been some discussion about this child being a bit shy at the moment, She's talking about that. So that's another thing you might be able to take as well. I don't know if you can take that. Donna as well. The conversation going around that somebody is a bit shy, that needs to come out of their shell a bit. She's just said to me they need to come out of their shell a little bit. She's talking to me about that. Okay. There's also, she tells me there's been a discussion about schooling as well recently as well. So somebody's been talking about schooling. Okay. So how many people? We've got loads of people. I can see the comments, but there's so many of them. You can take Mandy Mills, April, my son, daughters. What about you, Donna? Can you take somebody? Have you been discussing somebody that's a bit shy as well down here? Don't know whether you have. I'm drawn to you as well. I'm also drawn to Mandy as well. So we'll see. Let me have a look. Claire, because you wouldn't believe there's so many people that has got a bit of that had big rabbits, can you? I'm just trying to find out where I am. Where am I with? Go with Donna. Where's Donna? Why, in certain situations, yes, Donna. Go start with Donna, and I'll come back to the others in a minute. I'll come back to you in a minute. because I'm getting drawn to Donna for some reason. Donna Clements, coming to you then, Donna, with this lovely lady in spirit. She's also talking about dancing. So there's somebody around you, Donna, that does dancing, a little person. All right, a little person around you. I always call them little person. She means child. A little child around you that's interested in dancing. She's also talking about the month of May will mean something as well, and she also says that there are two babies in spirit as well, Donna, that you should be able to understand as well. And there's also a new baby coming around you, she tells me as well, Donna. She's just said to me, let me switch these off. She's just said to me, Donna, that there's a new baby coming. And there's also, she wants to say that you must send your prayers up a lot to spirit as well, Donna, because she's talking about thanking you for your prayers, thanking you for your prayers. And also she says that you've also been sending prayers for healing for somebody down here as well. All right, so talking about the healing for somebody down here as well. She just said to me, oh, somebody wants to go horse riding. So somebody will be talking about going horse riding. Oh, grandchild. Somebody's going horse riding as well, Donna. Did you know, Donna, there's a twin link in your family as well, she says. So she's kind of winking at me, or wanting me to wink at you, saying there's a twin link in our family. There's a twin link in our family. There's also an Irish link in our family as well, Donna. In your family, she's talking about an Irish link as well. She says, oh, there's a wedding coming up. There's a wedding coming up going into next year now. So not now, this year, moving into next year. She's talking about the wedding. And also she's talking about a relationship around you on a friend link, Donna, that she says is having a few issues. So watch for that, because apparently you're good listeners, so they may well come and talk to you. She's talking about them coming to you and talking to you for advice or giving you advice. I don't know. She's just said to me, Donna, a lot of typing going on around you, as if you're doing a lot of typing. So I don't know if you're on the computer a lot or you're at work, but she's doing this, a lot of tapping going on. She's saying a lot of tapping going on. She's talking to me about that. Somebody's got a keyboard, Donna, that's having a few problems with one of the keys. It's at the top. I don't know whether it's the Q or the P that she's talking about. So somebody's got a funny, somebody's having a problem with one of the keys. They have to really hit it hard. Okay, so watch for that. She's just having a bit of a giggle. Somebody wants a new cat, she's saying. Somebody's talking about a cat, she says. Oh, they want a kitten, apparently. She's just saying somebody wants a kitten. Somebody wants a kitten. She says, I've got a gentleman up here, Donna. She says that you will recognise, or somebody should recognise, that had very prominent ears. He's like, she's trying to make me stick my ears out a little bit. So there's somebody in spirit, a gentleman that used to have very prominent ears that wants to say hello to you. Also, I think this is another gentleman that's also got a prominent nose, but I think they call them drinkers' noses. So quite a prominent nose in spirit as well. Just wanting to say hello to you. She just said to me, just want to say hello briefly. She's saying, I just want to say hello briefly and let her know that we're listening and we know what's going on. Not only is the month of April meaning something to you, but there's also the name April will mean something as well. The name April. But there's a change of school. She just wants me to, I don't know if I've said this already, drinker's nose, but she's talking about a change of schools for somebody down here. There's changes coming up. And somebody down here that's very good at maths, a child around you that's going to be very good at maths. Somebody also doing their swimming badge as well, she's saying. So watch for the swimming badges coming up as well. But just wants to say hello to you. She's making me blow your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. I'm going back to one of the other ladies now, and I don't know which one it is, because somebody else apparently can take all this and has got a mom in spirit who's talking about almost the same thing. So somebody can take this, somebody else, but this is the mom that's telling me about this big bunny. So if anybody can take a mom with all these links that I've mentioned to Donna, and also the connection with the big bunny rabbit that she's talking about, and also a new baby that's coming, that they're all aware of at the moment. You should be aware. If it's for you, then Mo, there's a new baby coming around you that you should be aware of at the moment, Mom says. Okay. You see, I want to go to Mandy. Yeah, let's go to Mandy, Rob. Mandy Mills. Coming to you then, Mandy. I was drawn to you earlier on with the mom. Okay, so mom for you then, Mandy, that's talking about a new baby coming around. You should be aware of this already. She's saying there's a new baby. If not, you'll be aware soon. She's also she just wants me to mention that she has got your nan with her. So your nan's standing up there as well. So I think what you're going to get is some information from your mom and some from your nan, just in case. All right. So she's talking about the baby. So watch for the baby coming as well. There's actually a twin link with you as well, Mandy, your mom says. Now, your mum says that you've been, or you should have been, smelling perfume around you that should connect you with your mum. So if you smell a perfume around you, she likes the lavender as well. That'll be her trying to get your attention. Okay, so watch for the attention from your mum. She's trying to get your attention. She's also talking about spiritual things going on in your house, Mandy, where your pictures are going a bit skew-if. You know, they can knock your pictures and they keep going on the slant. So watch for your pictures going skew-if. Your mum's just said to me, oh, there's a draft. There's a draft, she's saying. It's like a window, Mandy. So there must be a window around you that your mum's complaining there's a bit of a draft. And she's saying, oh, watch your neck, watch your neck. So watch for the draft in the window. And I can't even see it open. It must be shut. And there's a bit of a draft coming in and she's a bit concerned about your neck. So watch for that. She's also saying to me, oh, shut that door, shut that door. And I says, what do you mean, shut that door? She says, somebody keeps leaving the doors open. Somebody keeps leaving the doors open. So she's concerned about drafts with the doors as well. All right, so watch for that as well. It's all about keeping you warm, I think. Now, I don't know whether you wear the knitted gloves with the cut off fingers, but she's trying to give me a pair of those to give to you, because she's talking about, she's just said to me, oh, knuckles. She's saying pains in knuckles, you know, like arthritis if they get a little bit cold. Okay. She's talking about the pains in your knuckles. Watch for that, Mandy. She's talking to me about that. Also, she wants me to put big socks on you as well to keep your feet warm. It's all about keeping you warm, Mandy. So I don't know if you feel the cold or something like that, but it's all about keeping you warm. She's talking to me about Tracy down here. When they mention people down here, it's either because they need healing or you can have a connection with them. Tracy down here, there's something going on around Tracy, she says. Something going on around Tracy. So a little bit of news, a little bit of gossip. John in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. All right, okay. She's obviously giving you healing. So she's listening to you, isn't she, Mandy? So John wants to say hello. And also Tom in spirit wants to say hello. And also there's a gentleman called Colin as well that wants to say hello. So remember those names. And also Bet as well. She's trying to get me into, she's trying to change my accent. So watch around, Tracy, your cousin, then Mandy. There's a bit of news. Not bad, but there's a bit of gossip. She's trying to change me over to Australia now. So she's telling me there's going to be a link to Australia. Apparently somebody's very fond of Australia, so they may well, her words are, they may well delve into it, as in looking to go into Australia. So watch for that as well, Tracy, because Mandy, because somebody's got an interest in that as well. Okay, the name Dora should mean somewhat from spirit. Lots of names. Don't worry if you can't take them all, because you'll find them in the future. But Dora wants to say hello to you as well. Now, your mum's playing with your hair as well, so she just play with your hair. So if you're forever doing this type of thing, that'll be her as well. Okay. Yeah, watch for the link, because she's definitely said Australia with me. So watch for the link. Also, she's got with her Bert as well. Bert in spirit, who wants to say hello. And she's also got she's got two dogs. She's got a collie dog, and also there's an Alsatian up there as well. She's just saying the dogs are okay as well. The dogs are okay. In fact, somewhere she's got knowledge of a dog that had to have its leg amputated as well. All right, so she's got knowledge of that dog as well. Wallpapering needs doing, she's saying. The wallpapering needs doing. She's listening to somebody that's been talking about redecorating, I think. So she's having a giggle about that. Watch under your sink, Mandy. I hope it's in the past, but watch under your sink, because she's talking about a blockage in the pipes. It's because somebody doesn't, she said to me, somebody doesn't wash up properly. And you know, they empty the plates and they kind of all the stuff goes down the sink, but she's talking about a blockage. So watch for that coming up as well. I'm hoping it's in the past, but if not, be aware. Wants to link you to the Isle of Wight. She's saying the Isle of Wight. She's come, she says, because she hears you talking to her and she wants to let you know that she's listening. All right. And that's why she's come tonight, just to reaffirm. She's just said to me that I am listening to you and I know what's going on. Just keep talking to me, she says. Keep talking to me, she says, because I do listen to you. Now I'm about to move, but sometimes they'll give me something and it refers to you and it refers to somebody else on here as well, because she's talking about somebody that used to gamble. She's given me a roulette table, Mandy, but it's like I don't know whether it's in a casino or a play one that you do at home, but she's just showing me this roulette table, but I think it's for somebody else as well. So hopefully you can take that. But this gentleman's in spirit that used to play this roulette. If you can take it, he's saying hello to you. If not, it'd be somebody else here that can take him. So she's sending all the love. She's watch for the robin. No gambling. Okay. Watch for the robin then, Mandy. Okay, that's coming your way. All right. So she's going to send you a robin, and this is quite. She's describing this one as quite a vocal robin that's coming your way. Okay, so watch for the robin, and she's sending you a love, so I'm blowing you kisses. Okay, so I must be going on to somebody else then that can take a gentleman in spirit that used to gamble. I don't mean big gambling, but he's got here a roulette table, but I don't know whether this, to be honest, he's taking it home, so I don't know whether it was a toy one and we used to play with it, or he actually used to gamble every now and again. So if anybody can take somebody in spirit, a gentleman in spirit, and the roulette table, let me know. He's lovely, he is. Oh, he's just said to me he's not a strong gambler. So he just did it every now and again, he's saying, every now and again. All right, wants to say hello as well. I'm waiting to see if I'm with anybody. So Mo, you can take you can take the rest of it as well, can't you, Mo? So you can take the mom and the uncle as well that gambled. Do you want to go to Mo? Let me have a look. Let's go to Mo then, and I'll finish you off. You know, these split links where we can get 3 at a time, and I'll finish with you then, Mo. I'll just go with Mo then for now. All right. Let's have a look. Go with Mo. I know there's somebody else can take it, and I'll come to you in a minute, but I'll just finish with Mo because I think Mo can take the mom as well. So your mom wants to say hello to you. So take everything I've said that you can, Mo, and I'll just clear it up now and give you a little bit extra so that you know it's your family's that's coming to you as well. Yeah, your uncle then wants to say hello. Now, there's something about snow around you, Mo, and I'm saying to them, what do you mean snow? Apparently somebody loves snow, and somebody just loves, he's going like this, which is symbolic sign language for snow, and he's doing this to me as if, and he's telling me that somebody around you, I don't know if it's you, just loves the snow, as most people do, but he wants me to bring that into you as well, Mo. It's just making me laugh because he's just told me about somebody's fridge freezer, Mo. Somebody's freezer's got a bit of a problem, whereas it's not freezing properly at the top. Apparently it's not freezing to temperature. It's not quite gone, but there's something about somebody's freezer that somebody's got a problem with, so I'll leave it. And it's not a big freezer. It's almost like one of those little fridge freezers, one of the ice boxes at the top, Mo. Somebody's got a problem with that, your uncle says, and he just wants to say that before he's going with you, Mo. He wants, I don't know if you remember what is it, Hubba Bubba gum, and it was pink round bubble gum, like it tied in like a sweet wrapper. Wants me to give you some of that, Mo, so I'm hoping you can take this Hubba Bubba pink chewing gum type thing that he wants me to give you. Your mum says hello. Your mum just wants to come. She likes the lavender, but she also likes her lily of the valley as well, Mo. So you should be smelling your mum around you as well. And she's also telling me that you're dreaming of her as well. So you know, there's a link there. When you dream, you know it's a visit. Okay, anything else? Just wanted to say hello. You talk to them a lot, and I think that's why they've come, just to reassure you that they are listening. Okay, so just be reassured that they are listening. Okay, I think I'm leaving you now, making me laugh. Yeah, so I'll leave you with that, Mo, because I want to move on. Somebody's telling me to move on to somebody else. Somebody else could take the gambling, and I need to move on to them. So I hope that was okay for you, Mo. There was somebody else that could take the gambling. Was it Grandad? Let's have a look. Who can take the roulette? Dodgy Freezer at the top. Where's that betting shop? And then my grandfather. MJC. I think that was you I was going to. Betting shop. I don't know who you're talking about. Betting shop every now and again. And then my grandfather. MJC. I'll come to you then, because I've got a lovely granddad that wants to say hello to you. A lovely grandfather, MJC, that wants to talk to you. And the first thing he's talking about is, his words are, upping your level of confidence. So he's here to bring a little bit of confidence to you, and also a bit of self-belief. Is just saying. So you must need some self-belief and a little bit of confidence. That's what he's bringing to you, first of all. And this betting shop, or this gambling little bit, it's just said to me, and it's symbolic. It doesn't mean go out and gamble, because he's talking about taking a gamble on life. And he's like saying, you know that saying where they say, dip your toes into something and try something new. Experiment. These are his words, by the way. Dip your toes into something, try something new, and experiment a little bit, and broaden your horizons. He's talking about broaden your horizons. Take a chance, he's saying. Take a chance and see where it's leading. And that's why the gambling's coming to it with you. Symbolically, he's talking about. He's also talking to me about the month of May means something to you, and also September means something to you as well. So anniversary, birthday, or passing. Also talking to me about a house move. There's going to be a house move for you. Now, when Spirit talk about house move, it doesn't have to be next week or whatever. It could be years, but you're not in the right place at this time, is saying. So you'll be moved. That's exactly how it's put it. You'll be moved. So there will be a house move for you. Somebody needs to check their tyres on their car, apparently. Somebody needs a little bit of air in their tyres. Hopefully you're still there. I'm not getting any more comments, but we'll move on in a minute anyway. But you need to put a little bit of air in your tyres, or somebody's got a problem with the tyres as well. And somebody needs to make sure that they're shutting their front door properly, because the catch, you know, one of those Yale locks, it's kind of not very safe or something. So I don't know if it's you or somebody around you that needs to double check their front door to make sure when they go out, they've shut it properly. All right, as well. He's talking to me about that. The name Olive wants to say hello to you as well. And also the name Jeremy will mean something to you as well. I don't think we're getting any more comments off you. So I'm hopefully landscape message for you. If he's gone, it doesn't matter, Rob. I'll move on, because I can see there's no comments, so I won't dwell on it. I'll move on anyway. I'm ready to move on anyway. So I hope you can take all that. Just coming in for this burst of confidence with you, MJC, a burst of confidence and a bit of self-belief, and dipping your foot in, trying something new, experimenting. That's what he was saying to you. All right, so I hope that was okay for you on blowing kisses. He's talking about blowing kisses. Let's have a look, see if we can see who else. Let's find out if we've got anyone else. Right, okay then. Got a lovely gent called George that's just popped in. Grandad George is just saying, but I've got your nan here as well. So if anybody's got a George as a grandad, but also your nan's up there as well, let me know. George is lovely, full of fun. He's just saying, oh, full of fun, full of fun. That's what's going on down here at the moment, he says. Oh, that's what should be going on down here, he's just said to me. Fun, fun, fun. We want some fun. So he's telling me this, he says, George is telling me this is because somebody down here has mentioned that we need a bit of fun. We need a bit of fun. And he's describing it as it's been a bit stale recently. And George has obviously heard somebody say we need a bit of fun. So this is George in spirit though, Kelly, so I don't think it'll be for you. So anybody can take George that's talking about somebody down here that's mentions having a little bit of fun, need a little bit of fun. It's gone stale. So if somebody's been complaining they're a bit bored, and that's what he's been listening to. But you've also got to have a nan up there because he's telling me he's got your nan up there with him as well. Nan who wants to cook, obviously. She's just said, I want to cook, but I want to give whoever she wants to speak to on here bread and butter pudding. So somebody used to have a lot of, or like their bread and butter pudding that was made from the nan as well. All right. She wants to bring that in. But also the name Tracy down here will mean something as well. So she and George are connected to somebody down here called Tracy as well. Don't look as though anyone could take it so far, does it? I'm looking at your comments. I can see your comments. So if you can see me doing this, I'm scrolling up the comments to see if anyone can take it. So lovely George with your nan, talking about bread and butter pudding, talking about the need for fun. Also talking to me, oh, hang on then, Tracy. Yes, I do, Grandfather George. Hang on a minute. Go for Tracy because he told me his name was George, you see. Bread and butter pudding. Tracy Morfitt, we'll go for you, Tracy, because I want somebody that can take the bread and butter pudding as well. So Tracy, I'm coming to you then for now. Yeah, it's George that's coming through. Talking about, he keeps repeating, sorry, I'm repeating myself, but only because he's telling me to do it, is about the fun. You need a bit of fun, Tracy. Somebody's been talking about fun and somebody is talking about feeling a little bit bored, want a bit of change. And also somebody around you, Tracy, if it's not you, needs to look at the tyres on the car. I think it's just to put a bit of air in or something like that. Because he's talking about car tyres need looking at. Now he wants to take you, there's a link to Wales as well. He's bringing in Wales. So there's a link to Wales that he's talking about as well. And also he's talking about somebody would like to try horse riding. Somebody's mentioned horse riding, would like to have a go at. And this is a new person, a new beginner. Never been on a horse by the look of it, but somebody would like to do some horse riding as well. Watch yourself going up and down stairs, Tracy. It's not urgent, but he's talking especially about coming down, but not a big fall or anything like that. You know, when we suddenly slip on our bum, that type of thing, coming down the stairs. He's talking to me about that. He's just saying, oh, hold on to the rail. Also, George wants to mention, George wants to mention you and handbags, Tracy, but it's keeping hold of your handbag. It's like he wants the cross one, the crossbody handbags, because he's talking about security with your handbag, because he's talking about you losing things. So I don't know if you want for losing things or misplacing things, as he's saying. So watch your handbag. Also watch it, Tracy, if you put it on a trolley. All right, if you put it on a trolley, okay, make sure, shopping trolley, make sure it's not open or anything like that. He's concerned about your handbag. Oh, in comes your nan. Your nan's lovely. Now your nan, she wants to give you a big kiss. She's talking about you need a big kiss. So she's giving you a big kiss on the cheek. But she's talking about someone, this isn't her, but she's talking about, I don't know if this is a memory or it's somebody now that used to do it or it's habit, but somebody used to give you a kiss, but almost used to lick your cheek instead of a proper kiss. She's aware of somebody that used to do that, so she's having a bit of a giggle. Okay, she's telling me she's giving you the bread and butter pudding because you you need something stodgy. I think, something nice, you know what I mean? And she's calling it stodgy and heartwarming. She's talking about that. So she's trying to feed you up. You need a bit of a treat. She's saying you need a bit of a treat. Now, with the treat also, she wants to give you a bag of Maltesers. So I don't know if you like your Maltesers, but she wants to give you a bag of Maltesers. And also, she wants to give you a cake, a chocolate cake, and it's got Maltesers on it. So I don't know if somebody's already made one with Maltesers on it, but she wants me to give you this cake with Maltesers on it. She's talking about that. She just said to me, liver and bacon and onions, liver and bacon and onions. So somebody used to like the liver, bacon and onions. That's what she's talking about. She just said to me, well, with liver, there is iron in it. So somebody's feeling a little bit tired, Tracy. So watch for that. So she's giving it you symbolically as well, I think, for the iron in it, because she's now decided to give me a pint of Guinness to give to you. And I know that's got loads of iron in it, hasn't it? But that Guinness is connected to somebody in spirit as well, a gentleman that liked his Guinness as well. And that's why she wants me to give you that. Okay. The name, don't know what that is then, Tracy. Watch for it, because all these things that you can't take, somebody else will take around you. Somebody will mention them. She's just said to me, she just said the month of May means something to you. And also Margaret in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Margaret wants to be remembered. And also you've got John in spirit as well that wants to be remembered. All right. Anything else? Just wanted to say hello. She says she's come together with George because they've been mentioned in conversation. Okay. They've been mentioned in conversation recently, and that's why they've come to say hello to you. Because they just want to acknowledge that they're listening. Now, I'm about to move, so I don't know if this is for you, because I've got a lady called Doris coming in. So I don't know if Doris is for you or it's for my next link. If you can take Doris, take it, but I think I've got her for somebody else. But like I say, they're just coming to say hello and let you know that they're watching. That's what they've just said to me. Let you know that they're watching and they know what's going on. Okay, so they're going now. So I hope that was okay for you. I've got a lovely lady that's with me called Doris. So if anybody's got a lovely lady in spirit called Doris, let me know. She's lovely. Waiting patiently, I am. She's saying, waiting patiently. I'm Doris. This is a nan as well. Obviously a mom as well, but she's coming in as a nan. I'm Doris, she's saying, as a nan, Lindsay. I've seen the robin. So where do you want to go then, lovely? She's lovely. She's very jolly. And she used to wear a pinny. I know I can see there's a few people who can take Doris, but she used to wear one of those pinnies that come down at the top like this, with a bib and then come down like that type of thing. So she's got her hands in her pockets at the moment. So at one stage she used to wear this pinny that she's calling as well. Didn't like to get my clothes dirty, she said. There's somebody down here, she's saying, that keeps missing their mouth and they're spilling their food. That's why she's bringing in the pinny. Apparently somebody down here, okay, that keeps dropping their food and spoiling their clothes, she's saying. Okay, spoiling their clothes. So this is let's have a look. We can take Doris. So if anybody could take Doris then, and all this with the spoiling of the clothes, could do to somebody missing their mouth and she's suggesting an apron, let me know. So Claire, is this for you? Did you say you can take the Doris as well? Yeah, Doris. Go with Claire then. Claire, as long as you can take the apron bit, and somebody that keeps dropping their food that she's laughing about as well. Okay, Claire. Right, okay. We'll come to Claire then. Claire, this is your nan. Now, the first thing she's doing then is she's putting her hands on your face like this, Claire, which to me means you need a little bit of comfort. So she's trying to give you a little bit of comfort. In fact, she's just told me she needs a bit of love. She needs a little bit of love, she's saying. So she's just acknowledging that at the moment, that you need a little bit of a love. All right. You're feeling a bit, this is her word, she's describing you as feeling a bit left out, Claire, a little bit on your own at the moment, and that's why she's popped in, and she just wants me to say to you that you're never on your own. So if you're feeling on your own, Claire, you're never on your own, because there's always somebody with you. Spirit are usually there as well, so don't feel on your own. She's got I've got a cat with me, she's saying. So I don't know if you've lost a cat, but she just wants me to tell you that she has got a cat with her in spirit as well. Okay. She's also talking about a wheelbarrow, Claire. She's talking about a memory of somebody pushing somebody in a wheelbarrow. So I'm hoping you can take that as well. She's just bringing it in as a memory. Now your nan wants me to give you a music box. You know, the old-fashioned music boxes with the ballerinas on the top? She's got a memory of one of those, and she wants me to give it to you. All right, so hopefully you can find that as well. She also wants to give, I don't know if you do the cards, Claire, like the angel cards, but she's giving me a pack of angel cards for you, as if you could do them. So I don't know if you do them already, or you may have a go, because she's bringing that to you as well. She's just talking about tarot as well. All right, she's bringing the tarot in for you as well. So somebody could be doing these cards. She actually says there's a lady in spirit who used to have a crystal ball. I thought she was going to say tea leaves, but she didn't. She changed it. So she's talking about a crystal ball that belonged to a lady in spirit. All right, so you should understand that as well. Now, you should be smelling lavender around you, Claire, and also lily of the valley, if you know that kind of smell. And she says, oh, the lily is quite a strong smell, she's saying. But she's apparently been putting lavender around you. But she's also talking about you need more sleep. She's trying to get you to sleep more. All right, so you need more sleep. And she's also talking about your dreams. She's describing your dreams as confusing, Claire. I hope you understand what she means. Her dreams are a bit confusing, she's saying. It's like when you wake up, you're going, what was that all about, type thing. And she's having a bit of a giggle. She's not expanding on that. She's just noting that you're having strange dreams, okay? She says there's somebody around you, Claire, that she's describing as they need to wake up and smell the coffee, that type of person. And I said to her, what do you mean by that? And she said, well, there's somebody around them that's in fairyland all the time. Fairyland. They need, apparently they need to come back into the real world. She's saying they need to come back into the real world. I don't know if that is around you, Claire, but she's just having a bit of a giggle. Watch yourself coming off steps, Claire, you know, like curbs. I can see you stepping off a curb and you're turning over on your ankle a little bit, and your nan's saying, oh, tell her to watch herself coming off the curb. She's saying, we don't want you twisting the ankle. Also, right, okay, also be aware of what are they called, drains, Claire, you know, the round drains you get. I'm sure they're in roads. Anyway, a round drain, either in a road or on a pavement. Just be aware of one, Claire, when you see one on the floor, because it's a bit wonky, this is. So she's just giving you a bit of a warning, I think. There's a bit of an unstable drain cover somewhere that she's bringing. She just said to me, oh, somebody also needs to look at their guttering. All right, there's somebody's guttering that's quite full up. You know, it gets full up of stuff, weeds or whatever, but somebody needs to sort their guttering out, because I can see it leaking. All right, so watch for that as well. There's a house move coming up, Claire, she says. There's a house move for you, she's saying. I'm not telling you when, she's saying, but there will be a house move for you, she's saying. She's giving you more space, Claire, in a house. I don't know if you want a bigger house or you'd like a bigger house, but this next one, there's going to be a bit more space. In fact, she's almost giving you a it's like there's an extra room for study or something. Okay, like a study room or something like that. She's bringing in an extra room for you, so watch for that as well. Now she's giving you Australia. Now she's giving you Cairns in Australia, and she's given me I think it's called, well, she's saying it's a Cairns rock. I don't know if that's right. A big rock. I think it's Cairns rock, but I have to leave that with you because I'm not sure. So there's going to be a link there as well. Okay. Somebody wants to I don't know what that's called. What's that called? She's aware of somebody. Oh, I've got it. Hang on a minute. Nattering to me, you're saying I can't understand it. There's somebody that wants to go to like a bird of prey centre and experience the birds of prey. You know, when you can hold them, like the eagles and birds like that, owls. But she's got knowledge. She's been listening to somebody that she says would quite like to go there. Quite like to go there, she's saying. So she's just letting you know she's aware of that. I just want to say hello, she's saying. I just want to say hello. That's why I've come, to say hello. Let you know I'm listening, she's saying. The name Joy will mean something to you. So joy in spirit as well. And you've also got George in spirit as well. He wants to say hello to you. And also Harry in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. Before she goes, your nan's okay, your nan is leaving you with clunk click every trip. I don't know if you look quite young, so I don't know if you remember that advert where they used to say clunk click every trip, you know, put your seatbelt across and wear your seatbelt. But she wants me to bring that to you, so somebody needs to make sure that they're got the seatbelt on. Apparently somebody doesn't like it, and somebody, when they're going along, they do clunk it in, but they kind of hold it away from themselves. And she's talking about that, so be aware of that as well, she's saying. Okay, anything else? She's going now, but she just wanted to say, because you've mentioned daughters, I think she's just mentioned that shining a spotlight on somebody, and I think it's one of your daughters. It's as if, I don't know if they're going on the stage or something like that, but she's just said, oh, shining a spotlight on them, shining the spotlight. So somebody's basically going to be in the spotlight. I think that's what she means. But just know that she's there, and know that she's listening. And keep talking to me, she says. Keep talking to me, because I do hear you. Keep talking to me. So she's blowing your kisses now. So I hope that was okay for you, blowing your kisses, Claire. So that's you done. I've got a dad now. Got a lovely dad. A dad, he's quite firm. I want me daughter, he's saying. So I've got a lovely dad here that's looking for his daughter on here. He's not telling me. Somebody's been, his words are, somebody's. Okay, that's lovely, Claire. All right, just know that she's around. Somebody's daddy is making me laugh. I want me daughter. She's been talking about me, but she's something to do with photographs. He says somebody's been messing with the photographs. Somebody's been messing with these photographs. So a dad looking for a daughter down here that's had something to do with photographs, including his. More than one photograph by the look of it. I don't know whether they've been displaying them or just sorting them out. They've been messing with the photographs. They've been messing in the photographs. Something's out of order. I don't know whether it means photographs or something else, but this lovely dad is saying, oh, it's out of order, it's out of order, they've been sorting them out, they're not in order, I don't know what's going on. Oh, hang on, apparently it's because somebody down here that belongs to this dad is describing as a bit OCD, likes everything in order, but they've also been looking at photographs, so I need to have a dad in spirit, and his daughter's been looking at photographs, but also he's doing it symbolically as well for somebody down here is describing, oh, they're a bit OCD, they're like things in the place, you know, everything's got a place, that type of thing. Okay, everything's got a place. Let's have a look. Not spirit. Yes, I've been looking through old photographs. Jill, hang on a minute. Hang on. I'm just reading through the comments. Hold on a minute. Who's a bit OCD? Who likes things in their place? let's have a bit more of him. He's also talking about August means something as well. August means something as well. He's talking to me about that as well. Hang on a minute. Where was that other lady? I'm just having a look. Jill Sauder, can you take any more of this, Jill? Dad with the photographs with somebody that likes things in order down here, Jill. Is that you? OCD mode. August Nan's Pass. Oh, there's quite a few of you, aren't we? We'll have to narrow it down. Hold on a minute. Let's narrow it down because I think poor old Rob would be having a trouble trying to find out who it is. I've changed one. It was black and white and yeses, but Jill, go with Jill. Jill Sauder, let's come to you, Jill. I'm more drawn to you at the moment. So black and white and yeses, but is this who you want? I think it is. Jill, if it's your dad, then he's talking about the need for healing, This is for you, Jill. You must need a little bit of healing. And it's putting healing actually around your neck and your shoulders because he's talking about you need a little bit of stress relief, Jill. You need a little bit of stress relief. He's actually just said to me, somebody needs to calm down. He's saying, okay. So somebody's getting a bit of stressed. And it's like they're sorting things out. I don't know what it is about this person that's wanting to sort things out and is getting a little bit stressed doing it. And he's talking about that. You need to calm down. He's just making me calm down. He's going, calm down, relax. He's saying, relax. Now he's giving you a lovely little peck on the cheek, Jill. Now you should be able to feel him sometimes because he's talking about you'd be able to feel him giving you this peck on this cheek. So watch for that if you haven't had it yet, because he's talking about that. He's also doing this with my hair as well. So he plays with your hair, but there must be a memory of somebody that used to twist their hair around like this, and he's bringing that to you as well. He wants me to give you, Jill, Charlie's Angels. So it could be a couple of things. I don't know which way you're going to take it because it's to me, it's symbolic for either the three connection to the girls or the series. Somebody used to like the Charlie's Angels. In fact, he's telling me that somebody used to play Charlie's Angels. It used to be a game and somebody used to play at Charlie's Angels when they were younger as well. He's bringing that in. Now it's changing now, Jill, to chocolate. Wants to give you some chocolate. But he's wanting to give you one of those, the caramel bars, the Cadbury's caramel. Wants me to give you that. So hopefully you can understand that. He says, you need a treat. But he's also still on the subject of chocolate, Jill. Also wanting me to give you Turkish Delight. Right, okay, that's where the three. So I'm definitely with you, Jill. He wants me to give you some Turkish Delight as well. Not only, he says, the chocolate covered one, but somebody always used to get a box of it, a box of the, the proper stuff, the proper Turkish Delight. There's a memory of that. He's talking about that. Somebody's got my photograph. Somebody's been looking at my photograph, he says. Somebody spoke to me via my photograph. He says. So he's aware of that as well. Also, he wants me to give you a robin, Jill. But he's also talking to me about somebody that had like an ornament of a robin as well. He's aware of this robin ornament somewhere as well. Your dad's just said, I've got Harry up here with me. Harry's here. And he's also got the name Roy. Roy means something to him as well. He's bringing in Roy. So Harry and Roy as well he's talking about. He's talking to me about a Triumph Dolomite car. Okay, so he's got knowledge of somebody driving a Triumph Dolomite car as well. He's talking about, I think this is different, but he's talking about somebody had a flat tire. I'm hoping this is in the past. He's aware of somebody having a flat tire and they drove it when it was a little bit flat as well. He's just bringing that as a memory. He's bringing in the Isle of Wight and also Jersey. There's going to be a link to Jersey as well. In fact, he's talking about, it must be somebody going on into Jersey because he's talking about a trip to Jersey. So watch for the link there as well. Keeps playing with my ears, and I'm keep saying to him, what you doing? I think he's playing with my ears. He's talking about, I think he's talking about somebody that had their ears pierced, Jill. But there's some sort of irritation there or something. It's like me, I can only wear kind of gold or something like that. If I wear any cheaper earrings, I get a little bit of an infection there. And he's talking about somebody that gets, hang on. He's acknowledging you talked to his photograph then, Jill. Yeah, he's talking about somebody that gets, somebody's got a touch of eczema as well, Jill. That's what he's bringing. Somebody's that's allergic to a few things, he's just saying. Somebody's very sensitive, he's just said to me as well. Somebody's very sensitive. Also, he's just gone down to feet now. Oh, is that what he's talking about, Jill? You can only wear the gold, same as me. He's talking about somebody's feet. And I think this is a gent's feet that suffered with a lot of athlete's foot. So I don't know if it's in the past or it's happening at the moment, but he's aware of that, the suffering of the athlete's foot as well. He's bringing that in as well. He's gone back to his photo now, Jill, because he's having a bit of a laugh at the moment, and he's looking at frames for his photographs. Okay, he's looking at frames for his photograph, Jill, and he's having a bit of a giggle. Can I have a fancy photograph frame, he's saying. Can I have a fancy photograph frame, he's saying. Do you know what? He's making me laugh because he's put his photograph in flowers. And I don't know whether he's a bit of a joker, Jill, or he likes flowery frames. But he's put it in a flowery frame. He's having a bit of a laugh. Oh, okay. He wants now to give you a great big massive bunch of roses. And these are all yellow roses, a lovely great big bunch of roses. That's all there is, a great big bunch of yellow roses. Lovely, Jill. And it is a big bunch because if you can see my hands, I'm holding them out like this to carry it. So he wants me to give you those. He's saying there is an anniversary of a passing nearby. Okay, there's an anniversary of a passing nearby, he's saying. He also wants to give you, oh, hang on, I thought he was going to give you a bunch of daisies, but he's changed it to that song, Daisy, Daisy, Give Me Your Answer Do. And I don't know whether he wants me to give you the actual song or it's the name that means something to you. So Daisy, Daisy, that's why he's giving you the roses. And Daisy, Daisy, Give Me Your Answer Do, he's saying. Okay, he's going to go in a minute. He just wants me to give you something else before he goes. He wants me to give you a silver bangle, I was saying to him, what is it, got anything on it? He says, no, just a plain silver bangle. So I don't know if you've got it already, but he's aware of that as well. Wants me to give you that. Keep talking to me, he's saying. I do listen. He's saying, also watch for the sound on a radio or a TV or something like that suddenly going up higher. That'll be me, he's saying. I'll turn the sound up. And he's leaving now. I keep saying they're leaving, and then they say, oh, can you just say this? Can you just say this? He's going to go, but he's leaving you with that song, Ernie. He drove the fastest milk cart in the West. And he's going with that song, so that must mean something as well. And he's leaving you now. But just keep talking to him, Jill. He's lovely. He's quite jolly as well. All right, and he comes, you'll know he's around you as well because he's quite strong and he comes with a bit of a chill. So you'll probably go, boo, a bit like this, and that's how you'll know that he's there, Jill. I love her talking to me, he's saying, I love her talking to me. So carry on talking to him. And I think that's it, blowing your kiss, Jill. He's blowing your kiss. I don't know how long I've got, I can't remember. Let's find out who I've got. Oh, I've got somebody's sister. Now I've got somebody's sister with me who's telling me that she belongs to somebody on here, so she's obviously looking for a sister on here, and I don't know whether she means you were twins or you were like twins. So if you're very close, so I don't think you're actual twins, but you're very close. But there's not, she's telling me there weren't a lot of an age gap. So if anybody could take this lovely sister in spirit. Oh, she's very she's just said to me, I'm very well missed. I just said, I'm sure you are. Let's find out where she's from. So, yeah, a lovely sister in spirit, very close. Is it you, Nina? Hold on, she'll give you a little bit more. Very close. But whoever the sister is that belongs to this lovely lady, you should be smelling scent around you. All right, you should be smelling scent around you as well. So, Nina, have you been smelling scent? Or Vicky CH, Nina Carter Moore. So make sure you can take that. But she's talking about smelling scent, but also the fact she says that her sister has looked at a photograph recently, and somebody's been looking at a photograph, and I don't know if you can see my hand, but kind of stroking it or tapping it to say hello. All right, you've been tapping it to say hello as well, Nina. And looking at a photograph, because that's what she's talking about. So it may well be for you then, Nina. We'll come to you then, Nina. I just want to make sure you can take the looking at the photograph and stroking of it and the smelling of the scent as well. Okay, but it's this lovely. She's lovely. This sister is. She's like, and she's not telling me, to be honest, whether she's older or younger than you, but she's coming in as motherly. She wants to mother you, and she wants to look after you, because she's just said, oh, she needs looking after. She needs looking after. And she's talking about your decisions. You're a bit indecisive at the moment. There's something coming up where you're a bit like this. She doesn't know which way to go. She doesn't know which way to go. So I don't know if you're there at the moment, Nina, or you're going to be there, but she's aware of that. She says she's come to give you a bit more. You like this other lady that I spoke to earlier. You need a little bit of self-belief, she's saying. Your self-belief seems to have gone, she's saying. And she wants to give you that little bit of self-belief and that push. She's saying, push. And I'm here to do it, she's saying. A little bit of self-belief and a little bit of self-confidence in yourself, she's saying. That's what you need, she's saying. There's going to be changes, Nina, she's talking about, around your working area. She's not telling me what it is, but there's going to be some sort of changes, she's saying. But she's also talking about, it's a funny way of putting it, but well, I'll tell her words. It just seems funny the way she's putting it. But she says, I'm putting her in an elevated position. So I don't know what she means by that. She's elevating you, Nina, but it feels like it's like a promotion or something like that. But take it the way she's put it, because it could mean something else. I'm putting her into an elevated position, she's saying. That's where you belong, she's just said to me. That's where you belong. Now, I don't know whether you've got a fringe, Nina, but she's talking about somebody that's got a fringe, or somebody that's thinking about a fringe. She's talking about a fringe at the moment. So she's been watching somebody with the hair, but she's got this fringe, and she's putting a centre part in and a fringe. So I don't know where that belongs, but I'll leave that with you. She's aware of that. Now she's gone on to earrings with me now. Now she's talking about different earrings, because it's like she's putting like a stud in one ear and then a dangly earring in the other. So she's aware of somebody that's done that as well. Stud in one and a longer one in the other. She's bringing that in as well. Oh, she's just going back to hair now, Nina. She's gone back to hair. She's talking about highlights. Somebody's been talking about getting their hair done, she's saying, with highlights. So somebody's been talking about that as well. She wants to put, oh, hang on a minute. I thought she was putting glasses on you, but she changed it, Nina. She's actually putting sunglasses on you. And I said, oh, what are you doing that for? She says, oh, off on holiday. So she's talking about, she's talking about holidays with you as well, Nina. She's actually took you to Spain. So there's going to be a link to Spain. And I don't know whether Corsica is in Spain, but if not, it's separate. She's given me Spain and then Corsica as well. So watch for that link that she's bringing in. She says, I've been listening to a conversation down here. Somebody wants to go on a cruise. And she just said, oh, a posh cruise as well. Oh, there you go. She's listening to you, isn't she? Somebody wants to go on a posh cruise, she's saying as well. Somebody wants to go surfing. Oh, she's changed it. Oh, she said somebody wants to go surfing, Nina. But also somebody's been on about water skiing as well. All right, somebody's interested in water skiing. And also one of those, I think they call them banana boats, don't they? Where they pull them along and they're bouncing all over the place in these nice resorts. But she's talking about banana boats to me as well. There's a lot of holidays around you. She's gone now to the Himalayas. I've heard of them, but I'm not very good on my geography. I've got to give you the Himalayas, so somebody's going to be interested in that as well. And also Taiwan as well is coming in as well. Taiwan, so somebody's going to be interested in going there as well. She's saying, changing the subject now. She says, I'm coming back to here now. She's saying, I'm talking about swimming. She's saying, swimming lessons for somebody down here. She's saying, swimming lessons for somebody down here. So she's been listening to that conversation. Also, she's talking about somebody that has 3 sugars in their tea or coffee or whatever. Somebody likes their 3 sugars, and your sister is trying to cut it down a little bit. So I don't know whether they already have cut it down or your sister's saying they need to cut down on their sugar a little bit. All right, so watch for that as well. Oh, apparently somebody's popping the pills, but these are vitamin pills, Nina. So I don't know who your sister's watching, but she's talking about somebody popping the vitamin pills. She's not saying it's bad or anything like that. She's just smiling and saying somebody's popping the vitamin pills, okay? Now, I don't know whether this is a memory or it's happening at the moment, because she's talking to me about somebody's toe has got a loose nail, or the nails come off on one of the toes or something like that. She's bringing that in as well. Not like, when your toe nail's a bit loose. She's bringing that to me as well. I do hear you talking to me, she says. I do hear you talking to me. There's a Tracy down here that she knows, and she's also talking about Colette. So I don't know whether Colette is that she knows, but if you don't know who this is, there'll be a link. You'll probably find out. She's talking about Colette down here as well. I don't know what that is. There's a surname here called, I think she said Cheney. Or Cheney. She's spelling it CHENEY or something, Cheney or something like that. But I'll leave it with you because I can't quite see what she's trying to spell. But remember, the surname Cheney will come in as well somewhere as well. And also the surname Harrison will mean something. Somebody's going to be doing a skydive as well, Nina, for charity. She's bringing in a skydive for somebody as well. So what's that being mentioned? She says, I just wanted to let you know that I'm around. She's saying you will smell perfume. She says, when I'm around you as well. I want to give you, this is her, by the way, I want to give you a big bunch of red roses, she's saying. So they're lovely. I can smell them. They're lovely scented red roses as well that she wants to give to you. And thank you for talking about me, she says. She likes to feel involved, so she likes it when she's spoken about. So I hope that she's going now. She's quite, she's quite capable of moving things in your house and showing that she's around as well, Nina. So I'd watch for that. She's quite strong. So not only the smells, but you might get things moving, or you might like put your keys down and they've moved. All right, so watch for that as well. And also watch for the dreaming. She just said, tell her to watch for a dreaming state, she's saying, because you know that spirit can come to you in your dreams if they need to get in touch with you. And she's making me reinforce that. So if you haven't yet met her that way, then you will. She'll come for a visit, I think. Okay, going now. That's what she's just said to me. Going now, she's saying. I'm going to see Nan. So you must have a Nan up there, Nina, because she says, I'm going to see Nan now. I'm going to see Nan. Okay, so I hope that was okay for you. And Barbara from Spirit wants to say hello. Blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay, Nina. And I'll leave her love with you. I think I'm about done now, Rob. I've about finished. I think I am.
Yeah, that does bring us to time. Sorry, Deb, I think you've just... Maybe it's when I come on. Oh, sorry, Deb, we can't hear you there. All right, let's... I don't think that's just me. If you can hear Deb on the comments, let me know, but I think I might have a bit of an issue there. All right, friends, let's move on and go back to Deb if we can, but I don't think she can hear us at the moment. All right. Well, before we wrap up tonight, then let's just bring you a little bit about our fundraising activities. As you know, we are trying our hardest to raise lots of money for our church floor fund. Lots of work to be done, not just the floor, but all the remedial actions and the maintenance of the church. John Hurley, a very well-known medium around here and comes to our church very often. John's very kindly donated these A3 sized wildlife artworks for sale. These are framed in a very nice black frame with a white border around, and they're offered for sale for £85 each. All of that money goes to the church and to the fund, so very kind of John to do that. You might have seen already on Facebook, we have sold many of these, but we've got some more available now. So if you were interested in these, if you'd like to have a look at what's left, then go onto the Facebook page. There's a post, a few posts back, and Donna will, or whoever online will keep that updated with which ones are sold. So just message us through the church page for that one. All right. Let me just see if we can go back to Deb. I'm not sure if she can hear us. Deb, can we hear you? I can see you. No? Can you hear us, Deb? No, I don't think so. No. All right, no problem. Well, look, let's bring the service to a close then. Thank you to Deb for bringing us tonight's service and those messages. And thank you to Frank for your cards, as always. I hope everyone has a great week ahead. Hope you can join us online again next week. As I say, keep an eye on the Facebook page for updates on when the church is opening again and for the events that are coming up. That should be very soon. But in the meantime, take care, everyone, and we will see you soon. Good night.